All right, everybody, it is here. This is a big deal, and it lets you know that timing is important. FTX, the global cryptocurrency exchange, has just decided, let me put my screen right here in the middle, has just decided to buy Blockfi for $25 million. Now, the reason this is crazy, the reason this is absolutely insane, is because BlockFi was last valued in their private round of funding at 4.6 billion. This is a 99% discount. He's literally throwing pennies to get something that was once worth many dollars in order to stop them from going broke. Crypto exchange FTX is closing a finalizing term sheet to buy BlockFi in a deal that is expected to be signed by the end of this week. CNBC is confirmed by 3 sources. It comes after FTX provided a $250 million emergency line of credit to BlockFi. Now, when they do this, they're wiping out all existing shareholders because when you have no money left, the terms on the deal become that $250 million would convert into preferred equity and preferred stock over common stock, which means they already kind of destroyed BlockFi's upside potential. But now they're just buying them outright. So instead of being worth 4.8 billion, they are now worth 99 million, leaving equity investors in BlockFi wiped out and writing off the value of their losses. Let's get into this article. Let's read what is being said. FTX will pay roughly $25 million, 99% below BlockFi's last private valuation. Jersey City, New Jersey. I'm based in New Jersey. BlockFi was last valued at $4.8 billion. An acquisition could take multiple months to close, and the price tag could shift between now and Friday. Friday also marks the end of the quarter, which the person said was a catalyst for getting a deal signed that makes sense for Q2 to end. The Wall Street Journal first reported that FTX was seeking an equity stake in the company. This is why I'm also kind of speculating that FTX might really consider buying Robinhood because they bought 7% of Robinhood already. And, they said we're not interested in buying Robinhood, but if you buy 7% of it, it's like you might actually be interested in it. By the way, the 7% stake in Robinhood that they took was about $500 million. So they paid, or 640. So they paid $648 million for 7% of Robinhood. They're paying $25 million for a whole company that was valued at $4.8 billion. It is insane. The fire sale comes a week after FTX provided a $250 emergency line credit of BlockFi. FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried said at the time he would help BlockFi navigate the position from a market of strength. Now, another interesting thing to understand here on my Twitter is that Celsius is we all knew what Celsius is, right? They're a company. FTX passes on a Celsius network acquisition due to a $2 billion hole in its balance sheet. Celsius network or Celsius exchange, whatever you want to call them, is the place that allows you to get like 20% return on your money by staking your money in them. Well, when Bitcoin collapsed, they basically collapsed. Apparently, they have a $2 billion hole in their balance sheet. So FTX, I said, wow, even FTX couldn't save them because FTX is out here saving everybody. But Celsius books were so bad that FTX was like, yeah, we're not going to save them either. So BlockFi, they seem some potential in. Let's go to BlockFi's website. I haven't really been there before. I've never used BlockFi. BlockFi. Do more with your crypto. Buy, sell, trade, and earn. Let's go to their Twitter. Have they tweeted about this? BlockFi, they have not. They have not tweeted about this. BlockFi, buy, sell, and earn crypto. So they're a crypto exchange. There's a lot of these at the day. Coinbase is the public one. I got some thoughts on Coinbase. We're going to talk about that maybe in another video, but this really brings up what's going on for the crypto industry. So another source said equity investors in BlockFi are wiped out and now are writing off the value of their losses. The person said multiple offers were being considered since there was no shop clause in the term sheet. Billionaire Bankman-Fried has seen a lender of last resort in the space. In addition to BlockFi, Alameda Research provided a $500 million loan to Voyager, Bankman-Fried's company. He owns another one. What? This guy owns how much shit does this guy own? Alameda Research is a trading crypto since 20. It's a leading principal trading firm. We use internally developed technology in our team's deep crypto expertise to trade thousands of digital assets. Wow. Well, maybe this is why FTX is really taking off, because they've got some people that are doing some really crazy things. So this is a very interesting thing. Now, a couple points of analysis here. FTX is kind of, and Sam Bankman-Fried has kind of been seen as the godfather of crypto. I mean, Warren Buffett was doing a lot of this stuff back in 2011. He gave Bank of America loan. 2008, he gave Goldman Sachs a loan, or 2011, Goldman Sachs, 2012, Bank of America. So he was giving loans to the banks, which are like the traditional financial institutions when they needed money when things hit the fan. Now, the crypto companies, things are hitting the fan, and crypto companies need something to be able to get out of it. And BlockFi, or Sam Bankman-Fried, is the guy who's ending up saving a lot of these companies. It's a sad thing for private investors in BlockFi. To value a company at $4.8 billion means you put a lot of trust and faith that that company has a chance to succeed, and it lets you know that even if you make investments into things that may seem like they're very valuable, it could all hit the fan. And it seems like that's what's happening right now with BlockFi and FTX. Now, the broader point I have here is around Coinbase. What does it mean for Coinbase? If you look at Coinbase, and we're going to pull up their stock right now, Coinbase has been in a particular situation. And the reason Coinbase has been in a particular situation is because Coinbase has obviously been hurt by the recent fall of Bitcoin. $47.63. It was at a high of 83. What is this, May 31st? Wow, this seems so long ago. I haven't seen an 80s in so long. And if we go back to its max chart, obviously it was at 429 at one point, IPO'd around 250, ran up a lot. Now it's down to 47. Now Coinbase is in a unique situation because no one's really there to bail them out. They're a public company. They can't raise a down round, right? You just have to either dilute investors or you have to find some bank to give you a loan. But their books are clean. They have enough cash on. I think the cash they have on the balance sheets is actually more than their market cap right now. So they have more than enough liquidity to be able to make up for anything that goes bad. But if Bitcoin gets down to like 7, 8K, like crazy levels, which I don't think is going to happen. But if it does get to those levels, Coinbase might be in a really bad situation. And could you imagine if FTX were to buy Coinbase? I mean, that would be insane to me. If it gets that bad, they might have no resort to do that. And hopefully customers and their crypto would be safe and secure with Coinbase. That wouldn't get liquidated like some of the stuff that's happened with Celsius. But shareholders of Coinbase obviously would not be the best deal for them. So that's what's happening. Breaking news, FTX buying BlockFi. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about this crazy deal and ultimately what's going to go on for crypto over the next coming months. Thanks so much for listening. I'll see you in the next one.